Hi everyone, I'm Farmer Jolly and welcome back to our survival series on Riverbend Springs. Now we are in August. It was a busy end of the month in the last episode, but I finished everything off screen. We got the harvesting contracts completed and collected. We have moved all of the bales from field 3 just over there, and we have also got it all ploughed, but we do need to get everything, or get all the stones off the field. So let's turn this on. Now we've got to get this done pretty quickly because we need to plant in this month. Now if we have a quick look here, we're going to plant canola in definitely field 3 and quite possibly field 4, which still needs to be harvested and is ready to be harvested. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the combine, which I think is just round the back. We will get the get that all harvested and baled, and I'm hoping it's going to need cultivating, not ploughing, because that's going to save us quite a bit of time. But we do need to test the soil before we can plant, because we've not yet done that. So it shouldn't take us too long to get this field harvested. Obviously, you just saw we got the workers set up on the stone collecting. But I have a strong feeling that we're going to be able to complete this field and get it all planted before field 3. We have also taken out a deadwood contract, because in the last episode the deadwood contract was going to only give us about £750, and I think it was 5 trees, whereas this deadwood contract, I think it's in the same place, but it's over £2,000 we're going to get from it, and 14 trees. So we've taken that out because we need to get our wood production going. We have got all of these trees that we could look at chopping down and delivering, but if we can help it, I don't really want to get rid of these trees because I do quite like having them. I think it would make the farmland quite bare and empty if we didn't have those there. But if we really need to, then we will look at getting rid of them. The yield isn't too bad on this, considering not much has been done to it. We're getting 10.9 tons per hectare, which is pretty good going. Oh, dropped up to 11.4, 11.6-ish. So this is actually quite a good field, and we've not really done anything to it, which is brilliant. Now, just looking at the greenhouses reminds me, I'm pretty sure we need to deliver some seeds and solid fertilizer. I did deliver some water, delivered about, I think, 20,000 litres, which as always took quite a bit of time, hence why I did it off screen. But we've done that so it can continue going. It's going to take that stone collector quite a long time. Oh, up to 16 tons per hectare. Now that's absolutely amazing. We just need the whole field to be at that level, and we'll be doing brilliantly. It's quite cool seeing both, or two machines working simultaneously. So yeah, this half of the field is the worst half, but we're still getting a decent amount. We're going to have to unload when we've done the two headlands. Right, so that is all of the wheat harvested. So the trailer is full and the combine has 74% in it, which is quite a good yield, I think. So let's just run over and unload the wheat from the combine. We can put that away for a few months, and then we'll grab the Zeta tractor and get all of that unloaded. Just make sure we don't actually load this wheat into that trailer. That wouldn't be ideal. And then let's have a quick look. Do we need to plough? No, we don't need to plough it, which is good, but I'm just wondering, while we were doing that field, I was wondering whether we're actually going to need to stone pick that field. If we do, we might be waiting a bit of time. Because I suppose we could get another stone picker, but I don't want to get another one on finance, so it depends if there's one in the sale, which is unlikely, but we can have a look. Let's shut the engine off so we could drop the header down like that. Let's grab this, get it unloaded, and see how much wheat we've actually got and how much we're going to get. Let's just left, right, back, there. So we can tip through the grain door, but we don't need to do that just because we're going to be there for a lot longer if we do that. So let's reverse the trailer over the silo. Like so. And once it's empty, let's have a look as to how much we actually have. So where is the wheat? So we've got 9,705 litres, which if we sell at the best price is going to give us just under 4,000. So it's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. I think we are playing on the hard difficulty, which is why we're not getting much money for our crops. The lettuce is really doing us well, so we need to make sure we keep on top of that. So shouldn't take long, get the bales off the field, and then we'll get it cultivated and we can plant the canola, because that has got a higher amount of, or higher price per 1,000 litres. And we're going to hope that we don't need to stone collect this field. I think we're going to have to, though. But at least we're harvesting our own fields and getting a decent yield from them. Right, we are just about to get the last little bit of straw, and then we're going to have to collect the 3 bales off the field. There we go. So that's the straw all collected. So let's put the baler away, and the baler lives just in here. I think it's going to be in this. I'm going to have to go forwards. Could take a bit of effort to get in there. I think we might be able to get it from this angle. There we go. Perfect. Let's disconnect that. We'll grab the bale trailer. We're going to just quickly load those back on as well, just so that we can get everything nice and neat, and then we will find a better place to unload them rather than just abandoned. So let's... I don't actually know what's going on with this. It's being a bit weird, but as long as I can get them on, that's the important thing. So hopefully it will allow me to just get these two on. Yep, it will. But I'm not sure why it's being a bit strange. There we go. So the bales are all on. We'll have to unload them off the trailer because otherwise the front of the trailer is probably going to go into the ground, and then we won't be able to do anything with it. So where are we going to put them? I think possibly just the other side of the greenhouse might be a good idea. We could do with a bale shed as well, but that can come later. So I think here will be fine. So let's unload that, and we can take that off. Right, so the next step is going to be cultivating the field. So we'll grab that, which really won't take us long with our nice big working width. And then once this is done, we will do test the soil. Now the stone picker is doing really well, so let's activate this. We don't want that, we want this one, and drop it down. There we go. So yeah, the stone picker's getting on really well over there. We've not had to unload yet. I don't actually... Should we have a look? So it's only 17% full. So that's fine. We can leave that there. And I'm not sure if this is going to give us stones or not. So let's get this field done and we'll get it tested. Right then, so we have nearly finished cultivating this field, and luckily there are no stones, which is really going to save us some time. So we'll get this last pass done. We're then just going to, for now, we're just going to abandon the cultivator just in the farm so we can get this field tested. Then we're going to have to, well, I think in this episode we will begin planting the canola, and that's probably going to have to continue into the next episode. So that's the field done. So let's drop that there. Let's spin the camera around and reverse straight down. To that there. And then while we're coming out, let's get this unfolded. bring up the mini map. We might possibly be able to do it all in one pass. It's going to be tight, so let's just see if we can do this. Let's position there. Yes, we can. So is it B to take sample? Yeah, B to take sample. That's that. Just keep going straight and stop. I wonder how many it's going to be. Possibly 4 or 5 is my guess. That's 2. I'm gonna say 4. Yeah. And I think once we've taken the last sample, it's Y to send it off. So grab this last little bit. And there we go. Been sent to the lab, and they've already been tested and come back. So again, for now, we're just gonna abandon this because I want to get the crop in the ground. So let's just drop that there. Let's have a quick look at the... Yeah, so what we thought, really. It's actually got quite a good score. We might as well put the tram lines in. Is it 21? Let's just double check. So let's find sprayers, and this 21 meters. There we go. So tram line 21 meters. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we've got a little bit of loam at the top, sandy loam, silty clay, and loamy sand at the bottom, but that is a really good environmental score so far. So let's double check what we were going to plant. I think, yep, it's canola. So let's pull in here. The seeder is just there. So let's change to canola. We have got some seed. I saw them just round here. So let's wriggle in. Is that close enough? Yes. Then we can wriggle back out and get positioned. That's okay. And set the worker off on planting. So that's been quite a busy episode, but we've got 2 of our 3 fields harvested. We've got both fields ready near enough to be planted again, and we've started planting. So that's really good going. So I'm going to carry on and get field 3 finished with the stone picker, get field 4 planted, and then we're going to move on to field 3 with the canola. We'll get them both planted off the screen and get them rolled as well, because that is also going to need to be done. But as always, thank you very much for watching. I really do hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have enjoyed the episode, hopefully we'll see you back here for the next one. thanks again for watching, and bye for now.